All this time spent, you wish I never did it. And I can't blame you. Now I flex, they upset. She wants sex, but I'd rather fuck on a chick. I know these niggas gon' hate.
To the greatest podcast out of Atlanta today, we got two very special guests.
Shanetheshredder.
Hell yeah. For the people that don't know, where you from?
I'm from, Clayton County. You know what I'm saying? I left Clayton County when I was going to high school. Ended up going to, a little school in Henry County. You know what I'm saying? And
hell yeah. Damn, so the whole time you stayed in Clayton County?
Don't be telling nobody that, Dad. Don't tell nobody that, man. That's nobody's business, man.
Yeah. So damn, that's Clayco and John. So wait, how long you stayed in Clayco before you went to Henry County?
I stayed in Clayco till middle school, till the 8th grade. Then after that,
what you went to? Let me get Lovejoy or something like Lovejoy.
Yeah, I went to Lovejoy Middle School.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy right there. Yeah, so how you even get into what people for the people that don't know, you do videography and
yeah.
You also do photos too or not really?
I used to do photos for a little bit, then I just kind of couldn't get into the passion and stuff like that. I used to be going on Reddit doing a lot of research and shit like that, and I don't know, I just lost interest in that shit.
It's facts.
It wasn't for me, but I'll probably get into it one day.
One day.
Just
if I ever told myself I would get into photography, I'd be taking pictures Instagram models and shit.
Oh God!
Go ahead, get a little naked for me real quick.
Oh God! That's how you get. Oh my God!
I be thinking about that shit. I be like, I know some of them motherfuckers be perverts. Hell, you feel me? Ain't no way in hell. They be liking that shit. Yeah. You know what he be talking about.
Oh my God, nah, but it's so funny because bruh, I'm not even gonna cap. With most Atlanta photographers and shit, some niggas be having a bad rap. I'm not even gonna lie. It's people be doing some crazy shit with photography concepts. It'll be a girl just butt ass naked in the fucking forest.
But you gotta think about it. In Atlanta, I feel like the Instagram, models got a big influence in Atlanta.
Yeah, that is true.
You actually pay 100 extra Instagram models from Atlanta to promote your music. I'm guarantee you're gonna be getting out there quicker.
Yeah, that is true though.
Crazy,
I'm not even gonna lie.
Hell yeah. But yeah, you say you couldn't get into photography, so you start getting shooting music videos.
Yeah, I really started editing. I started with editing in middle school, when I was in 7th grade, man. I started editing on his MacBook or whatever.
MacBook. Oh, you started a MacBook?
Yeah, I started with a little, a Mac desktop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Started shooting with editing with I think it's Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro. No, I started with iMovie on an iPod first.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Then I transferred that shit to iMovie on the desktop. And I just started editing skate vids and shit because I was a skating nigga type shit. So you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy you say that shit because a lot of people that I know, that's how they start shooting people skateboarding or skating themselves and stuff. That's crazy.
Shit's crazy though, because it's I still I got a whole skate camera and all that shit. I still be down to shoot skate videos, but right now I'm just chilling out a little bit.
Yeah. And you started, like you said, from MacBook and stuff like that. Then what made you actually start I want to do this?
When I started was okay. He used to begin, we have another brother. Mm-hmm. So I used to be shooting videos for them a little bit. And I was damn, I'm kind of not bad at this. Then I just did this other video that got on Elevator. It's taken down now, sadly. I don't know why. But I was damn, I think I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It was the Lit for No Reason video that you did. Yeah.
Who video was it?
Yeah, it was with.
Talking about it was your video?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they took it down?
Yeah.
Why it must have been copyrighted or some shit.
My bro just started going through shit, bro. He was bro, take all my shit down.
Yeah.
That shit
what?
Pissed me off.
Yeah. And it was that was the first I didn't have a name back then, but that was the first thing I kind of had on YouTube, but nobody knows that shit. You know? But that was probably one of my first viewed videos for real. And I was starting to realize I could actually do this shit on a serious scale. Mm-hmm. But I'd be kind of turned off my like on and off in high school and shit like that, I'd just be like, let me shoot a skate video, you know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to shoot a full length video with like hella niggas in that shit, you know, just hella skaters like going crazy, going to skate spots, all that shit. And eventually, when I graduated, I got a job, all that shit, saved up for my first camera. It was like a VX1000. I still got that shit to this day.
A VH what?
VX1000.
VX1000.
So ended up saving for that. Then I was like, okay, let me shoot a little bit of skate videos and shit, like all that. But also before like I graduated from high school, I kind of realized I wanted to do that shit on a serious scale, bro. Like I seen Cole Bennett, I seen all these people doing music videos and shit like that. And I was like, I feel like I can do some shit. I just don't know how, like I don't have like the right equipment or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna figure it out either way. And so I'd just be shooting a lot. I'd be shooting a lot, even after high school. Just shot a lot.
Like in your practice and stuff like that. Yeah,
like shooting with my brothers. I shot with a couple friends, all that. Just people I knew, like in my circle. So, so I really started.
So what you say is like more like a passion or about the money? What you say?
More like a passion, because I started realizing like I don't know, I have a very like a mindset where I like imagine a lot of stuff. So like I can like when I listen to the song, I start imagining like the visuals that will go to it and stuff like that, and I like want to bring it to life. So I'd say it's more like a passion. So I'm like, okay, like what can I do? How can I make this go harder? And how can I experiment with this?
How can I take it to the next level?
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
Exactly I get what you're saying, because I watch some of your videos and like I see from like your beginning to right now, like you evolved, and like you could tell when somebody really about the money, like you know they'll get like an expensive ass camera, they'll barely throw any effects in there. They will, but it was like presets. They'll throw like some little quick presets, like a little flashbang and a little, you know. And you could tell though who's doing it for the money. You feel me? Like you could just tell. Though. You could just tell how real. Like it's some videographers in Atlanta. Like they're gonna bust your head too. Like, and then the way I feel like they do that, cause like, oh, I got a red camera. I shoot. That's the excuse. Like, I shoot with a red camera. Don't get me wrong. It's expensive as hell, but like them prices be like, damn. Like,
and it's like people don't be knowing how to like. It would be like people that don't be knowing how to color correct. They don't be knowing how to do a lot of shit, and they had the right equipment. I'm like, bruh. Sometimes it's not even about the equipment, bro, because I finessed so much throughout my life, like from the very beginning. Like, bro, like even with like when I started like having VHS, like I didn't have a VHS converter or anything at the time, so I was like, bro, fuck it, I'm gonna finesse that shit. So I got a iPhone. It was like an iPhone. I think it was an iPhone 4 back then.
An iPhone 4?
Yeah, it was an iPhone 4. I didn't have no like real like serial phone back then, so I think it was like. I don't know if it was 5. I don't remember, but
probably was a 5.
Yeah, it probably was. But I used to be recording like the screen, like you know, the LED screen, that like flip out screen that a VHS camera got.
Yeah,
I used to be filming that with an iPhone, and I used to be cropping it while I was editing it, and I just put that in the video, and I just edit the whole video like that if it was in VHS.
For real?
Yeah, there's like one video I did that shit for. It's like Russian Cream. This one video with Tony Alabama.
It's still on your YouTube?
Yeah, it's still on my YouTube.
I probably gotta go check that one.
That's like one of my, you know, videos where I just started like finessing a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. Just like starting a whole bunch of shit. And I started like seeing like the way Cole Bennett was editing back then, and Y Lone Wolf and all these big names and shit like back then in 2000.
I think he has like a big impact on like the upcoming, like, you know, like people that's trying to get into videography and stuff like that. Cause like me too, at one point when I used to watch like when he do like especially Famous Dex videos, I like, I'm finna film a music video. He make it seem like this shit
That's
easy.
Exactly
like
how I felt.
Yeah, like if he was so far, then like how he was coming up at the era of Instagram, like you ain't never seen nothing like that. You know, it's like
with the little squiggly effects, all the little drawing effects and shit like that.
I think he was the first. I ain't gonna say he was the first, but I'm pretty sure people did it before him. But he did bring that alive. Like he brought that to a lot of people's attention.
And it was like the way he used to be like bringing like artists into their own world and like just put them behind a green screen or whatever. Like, it'd just be going crazy.
I think that's what he like started era with the squiggly line, the green screen effects, and like going crazy.
That's when I was like, nah.
And you haven't never seen, because you gotta always think about it. We came up in the era where like Gucci Mane, like you know all these artists, and they film some simple shit. You feel me, like a movie type music video where they get a whole bunch of, you know, females and fancy cars or with luxurious cars, and not too many like effects on it. And once Bennett came, start dropping these squiggly lines, and people were like, what the fuck is that? You know, like then it was like he was showing mad love to the underground artists, and it was like
that's what it's just like that nigga was really showing love to the Chicago scene and shit like that.
Yeah,
and it was just like just all around, even Atlanta too. So it was like crazy to even see that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
now we got a lot of people that's in Atlanta right now. It's like a competition.
It's like a new generation of music that we're going through, like with SoundCloud people, everybody.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild, bro. Cause it's like I don't know if I might sound crazy, bro, but I feel like I predicted that shit. Did I not, bro? When we were in quarantine, like I was like, bro, I have a feeling like when quarantine like kind of stops, there's gonna be a whole brand new world of
SoundCloud
artists, and SoundCloud, like, cause it's like, you know, there's like all these people.
Well, you onto something, cause you not lying. Cause when I was doing podcasts like way before even COVID, and there wasn't that many underground artists. Next thing you know, after COVID, boy, I started seeing a whole bunch like, like where the fuck y'all come from? When I was looking
people, let me tell you, bro, it's because all these people is tapping in while they in quarantine. They trying to do, you know, try to like evolve their sound. They have all that time at home. You know, some people not working, they not going to their jobs. Some people not going to school.
Everybody came up on the studio chat.
And it's like you using all that time to like progress your sound and experiment with other people's sounds and shit like that. So it's like, you know, I kind of seen that happening. You know, then I was like, I already have a feeling that there's going to be a whole new world, even with like videographers and shit like that, you know. I wasn't sure if I was going to be involved because I'd be like kind of complaining back there. I was like, oh shit, you know, I feel like a, you know, how do I say, underdog? Like, you know, nobody be giving me, show me love, all that shit. I used to be complaining a lot. Then I like eventually stopped giving a fuck. I just started, you know, having
That's
fun.
what it takes though. You got to stop giving a fuck what everybody think and just start focusing on more on your craft, and you're going to start seeing like people like pick up like, okay, who, you know, like, I'm fucking with his work, like, you know.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, Dad was really just telling me like, bro, you need to just, even with like with artists you want to work with, you need to try, bro. Like try to like be persistent and shit. Like that. Like
I feel like that too, cause like when I start this podcast and I see all these, like you said, all these underground, then they don't fuck with me. Like, damn, like what can I get them to fuck with me? You know, I start having that mindset how you was thinking, like, damn, like man, I was just caring too much about what they think. Then I got to the point where like I don't give a fuck no more. Then next thing you know, they start hitting me about it. And we're like, after I got Destroying Lonely and all these people, they're like, they starting to see like, okay, he got something going on. And everybody just start like, I want to interview.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
It's like a wave coming in now. You see, like I don't really interview everybody that you could think of coming out of Atlanta. Like,
that's fine. I'm fucking with that shit. Yeah, and it was like that even when like I tried to shoot with Sofaygo and shit like that. I was like persistent as fuck.
I feel like when you shot that, you should have like blew up with him, like on a kind of level, like
you know. But it was just like at that moment, I just wasn't like sure what was going on, like, you know what I'm saying. I was trying to get him like early, like on. I was like, bro, I know he's about to blow up. I know his sound is going crazy, bro. It's going crazy. I showed that him like literally.
Right, what time this was around when you had hit us so
very beginning of 2021. I mean, no, 2020.
2020.
I was like, bro,
2020, where he was at? I think he was in peak of like, he was
like 10K.
He was getting up there though. Then I think that's when he dropped that fucking Slay World edition shit and all that, and he started going.
He had like, I think he had like 10K back then. I think,
but he was blowing up quick though.
Yeah, he was.
Because when I reached out to him, I think he had like 15 or something like that when I reached out to him.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, this man is like, that man finna take over. I was like, I have to get a hold of this man. I was like even sending him like some of my work and shit like that just to, you know, get a video with him. And, you know, they came, you know, he was like, hey, what's it called? I need a videographer in Atlanta. I started getting hella photos.
He hit you up?
Nah. It was like, I started getting hella photos to like, you know, DM him like, hey, bro, Shanetheshredder, you know, fuck with me, bro. Like, fuck with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, eventually that man just hit me up and came forth, was like, fuck it, man. Let's just shoot.
Let's shoot fucking. I heard you the best in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let's get that one in. Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like, when I seen it, because I didn't even know until you said something, like, when there were a couple days, like, I shot that music, and I'm like, nah, hell no.
Yeah.
I had to go back and see, like, oh, what the hell? Like,
And it's like some people won't know, like just from even looking at me type shit. You just won't know until you like see my social media and shit like that. You know
I feel like for like a person that shoot music videos, it's kind of a little bit harder to stamp your name in the industry.
Exactly, because it's like some people like they be so anonymous. Like, you know, my bro Native, this man is anonymous as fuck, but he does a lot of crazy shit. Like, a lot of crazy shit. Like he doesn't even post no pictures of himself. I know other people that don't be really posting pictures of themselves, but they be going hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is.
I feel like you gotta stick to that one artist or a couple artists that's really gonna give you that collab type of feel that, you know, when you blow up, I mean when he blows up, you go with him. You feel me? Like,
type shit. And
what's NBA YoungBoy's videographer, what's his name? Man, he shoot all his fucking music videos.
I don't even know, bro.
I think Drew filmed it or something like that.
It might be.
Yeah, like you see, he blew up off NBA YoungBoy. You feel me? Like man. NBA YoungBoy blew up,
and it's like I really felt that shit. Like even like with shooting with Lone and shit like that. You know, like cause I have a lot of videos in the vault with this man, bro.
That you haven't dropped? Why? You don't want to release it?
It's up to him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, y'all need to span along, man. Like drop that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I'm very patient. I'm just being patient.
That's crazy. But he might be want to keep it for like later.
Yeah, you know, and I be seeing that shit, and I'm just like, you know, let me just keep on paying attention to my own shit.
So you just got him in the hard drive or something?
Yeah, it's a lot, bro.
What did you lose the hard drive?
Oh, bro, I don't even know.
Where do you have a hard drive?
Bro, I just have a little, you know, external hard drive that I be keeping my shit in, but
you have it. You have it somewhere double.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Ah man, if someone hacked my shit, I'll be over with.
If I was you, I just put like 3 different hard drives.
And
put like 2 of them away.
I might have to. For real,
get a little box, put it in the key.
But it was like, you know, like having all them videos alone is like crazy as fuck because there's like somewhere I just be like, I be putting my emotion to that shit. Like it's like the way I be editing. Yeah. It's like, I want a very exhilarating feeling, like type shit where you like, you start getting hype at home, you just turning up, just watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't have to be in the room with him, but you just turn up at home, watch the music video type shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, you edit all your videos.
I edit all my shit. But I have a few collabs, you know what I'm saying?
Collabs, for you to sit there and edit the video, like, I'm pretty sure you've seen the music video like 100 times, and when it still drops, you still be excited. And
Hell
my work right here, like
it'll be just like feeling good as fuck just to see my work out there and shit like that, you know. And then people be supporting that shit, all that.
You feel like this year, like you really like accomplished a lot? Yeah,
bro. Like I accomplished a lot, bro. I like surprisingly, bro. Like. Bro, I graduated from college, nigga. Like, I
what college you went to?
I went to Clayton State.
Clayton State, yeah. Okay. What you went for, major?
Film production.
So let me ask you this: Did it help you out a lot, or would you feel like was it worth it going to college for that? Or you feel like you wasted your time going?
Yeah, to college? It was like, I don't think it was a waste of time per se, because like that shit kind of gave me some experience, like, you know, being on set and shit like that. And, you know, I had an internship, all that, you know, and, you know, just being involved with certain classes. Like I had a visual effects class. I actually learned some shit. Like I learned about particles and shit like that in that class, like how to do a whole bunch of shit, composite videos, all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I will say, it's worth it in a way, you know what I'm saying? But some class I just was not giving a fuck. I was just like not paying attention because I had a whole bunch of shit going on. I'm over here trying to, you know, balance music videos, being a upcoming music video director, and you're trying to balance being a college student. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it'll just be days where I just do not give a fuck, and I just be like, why am I even coming to class? Or I just won't even show up. Yeah, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I still, you know, came to class, got my work done. You know, graduated, all that shit.
Cause you know, like we in the era where it's like we got this shit called YouTube University.
Yeah,
where, like, you type in something, somebody gonna show you how to do it. You know,
and I will say that. You know, YouTube helps. I do not prefer like anybody to go to school. I mean, if you can't, so you can't. You said what?
So you recommend if you're gonna be like doing something like with like shooting music videos and stuff like that, just learning on your own.
Yeah, you can start on your own, bro. But you know, school's an option. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to school and you want to do certain shit, you know, do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be freelance, do that, man. It's up to you, bro.
Cause like, see me, like I never went to college, so me looking in, and it's like I always thought like, oh, if you go to college to do beats or like music videos and shit, or like when you graduate, they're gonna offer you like this crazy job. You feel me? That's why I always thought. That's why I always thought people go there for that reason. Cause after you graduate, you get this like you gonna work at Marvel Studios or some shit.
And it's crazy, cause for real though, like. It's like in a way, it just really depends on how far you are. Even like when you're in college and shit. Like, you know,
but do they have connections though? Like the college with like big company?
That's what I was gonna talk about. So, you know, it's good to be in college for networking purposes. If you want to have like networks to like movie studios, you got all these visual effects. What's it called? All these visual effects houses, all that shit. You know, people are gonna want people, and you know, start scouting for people. Cause I had a career fair. I showed some of my work over there. And, you know, some people were just talking to me, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'll think about that later. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get a job in that shit later. Not right now.
Oh, but so like later on in life, like you want to go apply for these jobs, you have a better percentage than.
Kind of, because you know there's gonna be a minute where I just be like, damn, I don't want to work with no rap artist right now. I want to work on some movie shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I want to do a fucking blockbuster movie. You know, I might not be doing the crazy effects in that shit, but I might do some little ass shit like color correct. You know, I might fucking do some small visual effects or editing in the shit. You know, and I have creds. You know what I'm saying? But really, I mean, I'm not really thinking about it right now as much. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be a good thing because, you know, you could pay bills quicker, all that shit. You just get all that shit out the way. But not really worried about it right now. I'm just like so focused on, you know, get my music videos better and stuff like that.
Build a name for yourself and stuff.
Build more of a name myself. You know, I just got out of college, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give myself a breather and, you know, go crazy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
what's some artists that you worked with so far?
So far, worked with him. I worked with Ssgkobe. I worked with Destroy Lonely, of course. Who else have I worked with? I worked with Jostar, Vamp Leak. I worked with who else? Homicide Vino. Homicide Vino.
Homicide Gang.
Yeah, hell yeah, shit fire. Who else? I forgot. Soda Man. I worked with who else, bro? I be forgetting. Why am I forgetting?
His brother, have you ever worked with his brother, with Soda Man brother?
You said who?
His brother, Soda Man brother. Say it.
Nah, I just worked with Soda Man alone type shit. Then I worked with who else have I worked with, bro? I'm literally trying to figure that shit out because I don't know why I can't think about that shit right now.
I know the last time you was here, who was on Vamp Link's ass, like, man, you need to drop a fucking video.
Yeah, bro.
He was like, nah, I wait on your ass to drop that shit.
And it's like, yeah, because like at that time I was like really just like having a lot of shit going on with school, so I wasn't really like sure how to balance like school and music videos at the same time. And it was crazy because last year when I was doing the Sofaygo shit, all that, I didn't even mention Sofaygo in that shit. Okay, I worked with one of his folks too. But yeah, I dropped like I think like a class. I think I dropped like a class and I started working like music videos full time. I felt like I conquered the world after that shit. I only had like 2 classes that I had to take, and that's when I started like I felt like I was going crazy with music videos last year and shit. Like Destroy Lonely and Sofaygo and all these other people. Oh yeah, and I worked with International Jefe. That's one of Cardi folks and shit.
Cardi folks.
Yeah.
How the hell you even like get in touch with like all these people? Do they reach out? You reach out, or do y'all got mutual friends, or like kind of put everything together?
Yeah. I be sometimes it's like a half and half. It'll be like sometimes I reach out to these folks and stuff like that, and sometimes they reach out to me, or I might know them personally, and we might have already had a mutual agreement on shooting a video together. Like me alone. Neezus too, yeah. I don't even know why I did not bring up Neezus.
I would say Neezus. You shot a couple of his videos.
That's my man, bro. But Neezus and Lone, I've been working with Neezus and Lone since like 2017 to tell you shit. Like I was in a whole college dorm working on their music videos and shit like that. And
that's good to see you still, you know, involved in their music.
Yeah, this shit's kind of crazy because these folks progressed.
especially he's going up.
That man is progressing. I see he's changing his style. He's not gonna go crazy.
But you be surprised who you work with. You could work with somebody you probably be like, you gonna blow, but I don't know when. The next thing you know, 3 months later, this motherfucker damn, what the fuck?
That shit is crazy. I be seeing that shit.
That happened with Destroy Lonely when I interviewed him. I'm like, in my head, I'm gonna give him like a year or two. Boy, it was like 5 months, 6 months. Damn, he took the fuck off.
Bro, when I seen that man blow up,
I knew he had potential like crazy, but the way he blew up, I ain't never seen it before like that. That was my first time seeing somebody like that. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh God, I remember shooting the 4 a.m. video, man. We were literally shooting that video at 4 a.m., which is crazy, but
damn, that was very wild. Yeah, no sleep, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And it was like I shot the video with him. That was like the last music video. Like that was like the oldest music video that was solo with him. Shit, But really, I just be shooting with folks in my circle and shit. Like I shot a video with Southside Smoke, of course, and just a couple of other people, Flex Malik, all these people in our circle and shit. Like
Flex Malik rap?
He used to rap. You didn't know that? Well, he still rap.
I know he made beats.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know he rap. Yeah.
He was rapping for real, bro. He was going crazy in 2006.
It's crazy you said that. He used to be over here all the time with my little brother. He skateboards, so
that shit crazy, yeah.
And I used to come over here a lot. He'd be like, "Let me get in the studio," but my hand like, "Boy, you don't rap," because I used to have, I built a little booth or whatever. Bro, but
he was rapping.
He was also shy shit. He would have been like, "Man, check my shit out." Like, I rap. Like, I would have been like, "Okay."
Yeah, man. I shot one of my first music videos with him. Like, it was like 3 dudes I shot with in 2017. Like, where I kind of started kickstarting my YouTube and shit like that. He was one of the first people that I shot with. So he was snapping on that video.
That's crazy. Right? What's since we got I would say less than a month left in 2021. Yeah. What's gonna be your mission for 2022, or what you got planned in store for 2022?
That's a good question. I'm really gonna try to experiment more. You know what I'm saying? Trying to change my style a bit with music videos and stuff like that. Watch more movies. I got the time now. Oh my God, I got all that gas. But I want to watch more movies, watch more music videos, all that. Because I'm gonna have way more time on my hands. I'm gonna start doing more music videos. I'm gonna drop more consistently. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to drop, but it'll be taking me a lot of time. So I'm gonna try to get better turnover times too with music videos. I'm gonna, try to be out more and try to try more shit. That's all.
Travel too, right?
Yeah, travel. Yes,
I think that's what you kind of missing. I think you're in a position right now where you waiting to the artists to get to Atlanta, just like me.
That
I'm missing out on so many interviews just because I don't want to go travel. You feel me? If I go travel, Adrian, what's that? OGM, the little podcast. Yeah, how they be traveling to them and shit. I would have been had everybody, bro.
God,
everybody that I see on there, bro. I'd have been reached down there, reached back to shit. Pull up to Minnesota, put up to this and that, but I never go, bro. It's I got to mention though. I'm finna I'm gonna pull up to their hood and I'm gonna build since I'm good at building stuff and stuff. I growing up, I helped my dad remodel houses and stuff. So I kind of. Yeah. So I'm gonna build these walls. So if I pull up in the neighborhood, I'm gonna have it's gonna be the exact my podcast.
That's crazy. But it's gonna be in the hood.
And when you see this other shot from the top, I'm gonna get this gimbal thing. Man, I got a crazy ass vision where I pull up to the neighborhood.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna set you apart.
I'm gonna change the fucking game with the interview. But it's gonna take time and money to do that. You know what I mean? I gotta find a way to cause I can't travel with that shit in the plane. You know? 2 big ass panel walls and shit. I got it. Yeah, build that shit over there.
That shit.
But nah, I'm telling you, I'm coming, and that's why I feel you missing out too.
Bro,
cause I feel you go to Cali right now, you could work with so many underground artists. Cause I feel that's where the headquarters over there for.
Speaking of Cali, bro, I went to Cali in April for the first time. That was the first time I've ever traveled anywhere far.
You liked it?
Even been on an airplane, bro. But I like that shit. That shit was very. Cool. I didn't like the downtown area around Skid Row and all that shit. I was not fucking with that shit.
Bomb City, ain't it?
Yeah, I did not fuck with that shit. That shit was weird vibes, bro, when I was over there. Then, but I came to like West Hollywood on the weekend. I was supposed to leave with, if you know who Nizzle the God is, right?
Yeah.
Darko.
Yeah, I know.
And Mac Payne.
Yeah, I met him.
So I was with them on a trip in Cali and shit. Them folks left like on Friday. I stayed because I had to get work done with another client or whatever. And I was staying with the client back then. And I was just in West Hollywood for that whole weekend.
Yeah.
And that shit was fire as fuck. Like, I was actually feeling like the actual life of Cali. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sunny. That shit looks crazy. Like, people skating outside, riding their bikes on the road.
That's what it is.
Better weather, bro. Downtown, bro? I don't know. Downtown was weird as shit. I don't know. The time we was in downtown, bro, it was like just dull. That shit I wasn't fucking with that shit. I went to Melrose Ave, all that shit. It was alright, but you know what I'm saying. But going to that West Hollywood part, I was fucking with that shit. That shit was hard. I met one of my director friends, Cameron Dean, and who else? Walker Flocker. You know who?
Walker Flocker?
Walker. I don't know how to say it. Walker Flocker. I don't know how to say his name, but I met two of those folks out there in Cali. And it was fire as fuck because it was just like, you know, I'm over here meeting these people that I met from, you know, social media or have worked on previous sets with and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was nice. And
tell you, LA's the quarters over there, man.
Yeah,
everybody goes over there networking and shit. But I feel like Atlanta is becoming that. Like, you know how many underground artists come down here to Atlanta now? Like,
yeah,
everybody. Like,
but I will say, like Atlanta is definitely good for artists. It's definitely good for artists, but
we run the music.
Yeah,
scene right
we
now.
definitely running the shit, bro.
Everybody,
like, you know, New York still be, you know, they be, you know, going crazy still, you know.
Oh, yeah,
LA, I feel like LA is like, if you want to get piped up, you got to go to LA type shit. You know
I could say with the underground scene, they got the better shows over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like how he was saying the shows over here, some of them do be like, you know, be good, but the way I've been seeing LA, they be killing it with the lineups.
They be going crazy, bro. All them OGM interviews be going crazy with their shows. Yeah. All of them. It'd just be insane.
Shit, we could do something like that, but it's just gonna take money.
Yeah,
anybody can do it because they spending the bag on the artist because who they be having is artists already signed to the label like Sofaygo, Young Chris, like, you know, Lucky, like all of them. I'm pretty sure they ain't doing no free shit, you know.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm already knowing, bro. But man, one thing I do like about Atlanta is like, clientele, bro. You always gonna have clients over here, bro. If you're a videographer,
everybody raps.
Yeah,
bus driver raps, janitor raps.
Oh God, everybody
raps.
You was getting money. You was getting money regardless over here.
I tell you this: if you're in Atlanta and if you don't actually rap, you could actually find other ways in the music industry to make money, like shoot music video, make beats, like be an engineer, like anything. Like, it's a lot of money in the music industry right now.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. That's just fire as fuck.
You might not make money how you feel like, I'm finna get rich this shit. Nah, it's slowly gonna come up to you, you know, like you slowly gonna start getting the bread and opportunities. And
hell yeah, I'm already knowing.
The thing about it's coming up and getting rich is like, I guess, waiting. You know, you don't know when is your time coming. You just waiting in line, patient.
And it's like sometimes I just like, you know, you can just wait. But also, I just be like, use that time now waiting to go harder. Shit.
Did you ever ask yourself like, damn, when I'm finna blow, like you be impatient when you start questioning yourself,
man, this man Thad already know, man. He watched the whole thing. That nigga really watched my whole upbringing type shit. Like he was watching, like, cause you know he's my blood brother, so it's like, you know, we was living with each other and shit, all that. But man was watching when I was like, damn, like down at times where I'd be like, damn, when the fuck is my time gonna come? Type shit. Yeah.
I ain't even know your ass rap, bro. That shit was crazy. Like, man, I ain't even know your ass rap till Vant told me at the show.
Oh yeah.
He's like you need to end.
I'm just now starting to drop for like 4 years.
For real?
Yeah.
So your music you dropping out from 4 years ago?
Like no. I'm saying I haven't dropped music since like
4 years. Oh, okay.
Really just starting like this year.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's how I found out Vant was like, get at my boy, man, he rap. Like, what the hell? Like, you tell me that when I asked you, know, like, that was crazy.
Hero.
You still producing, right? Yeah.
That man is multitasking. But I was really just like sitting in my room, just being like, damn. just like not really depressed but sad sometimes type shit. I just be like, damn, I don't know like.
I had took a break like that. I feel like that's why I had took that one. I think I took like a month and a half break.
Yeah.
I think you have to if you do anything like you know your mental health, like you just gotta sit back.
Yeah.
You start like get stressing yourself out just by thinking too much. Like, damn, why I ain't blowing up, man? Like I see these motherfuckers.
Bro.
Like you just start overthinking too. So that's why like, man, I just had to shut down for a while and then, like just focus on myself and come back, you know.
And it's like I felt like that like literally all of 2019. I felt like that shit. Like I felt like nothing was going my way. Like no matter what I tried.
And you was ready to give it up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I was ready to get that
That's
shit
how
up.
I felt too. Yeah, that was
you know. Like, and eventually, you know, I just had to just keep on like going, like be strong, because you know, can't give up, bro. You know, if you give up, nigga, you lost.
Yeah.
It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like that's part of the success.
Yeah.
That struggle.
You know? And it's like even though you might not be, you know, doing shit with big artists, who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's about
no, you're doing the right shit, man. Like not help, but like collab with the underground artists that's coming up.
Yeah.
But you just can't collab with everybody. You gotta know who really gonna blow. Like, oh, okay, like I feel like he's gonna blow like this and that.
And that's why I be so picky with working with people. I'm very selective on who I work with. I like literally do not want to work with everybody in the world, bro. Because
or you could be like this. Like it could, like you might not fuck with the artist, but he might have that one fucking good song, you know, just like shoot that song right there, because that song really gonna like it might blow up just for the moment, and it's gonna it's gonna be like, damn, it's crazy.
Yeah,
he's shooting all the dope videos, like and then you gonna.
And that's exactly what I be doing too, bro. I be literally like, some people might send me their songs, I might look through their songs, see if they, they hint on something. If they're not, shit, I'll just come back to them later. I'll look. See if like, some people be like progressing, you know what I'm saying? They might come back to you and just be on some fire ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how it be like for some people, they might come to me, ask me for a video or whatever. Then like, they might not be, doing much, I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't know about this one. And a few months later or some shit, I'll be like, yep, this is the one. We're gonna have to shoot the shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And those be the people that be willing to pay too. Which is fine. So it'd be cool.
You always got your paying customers and your customers that
and it's good too. You know what I'm saying? But,
where can they find you, like all social media platforms?
At Shanetheshredder on Instagram. I think at Shanetheshredder on Twitter. YouTube, all caps, Shanetheshredder. Yeah, that's all.
Anything else you want to add on, promote anything?
Promote anything? I mean, I got a clothing brand, Shredder Inc. That shit's coming. There's gonna be some big shit coming. You know what I'm saying? What else? Got more music videos on the way in the vault.
Buy 2 shirts, get a free music video.
Yeah. And what else? Just keep on going. Like for all y'all videographers out there and shit like that, just keep on going, bro. Don't let anybody say you can't do that shit, nigga. You can do that shit. Don't let the equipment you have stop you from doing shit, bro. Who cares about the equipment, bro? You can go harder. You see
Ssgkobe Bennett, he proved that you could do anything with an iPhone.
Exactly, bro.
And if you don't stay in like a bigger city like Texas, New York, Atlanta, Cali, blow up for wherever city you from, man. Just reach out to the dopest artists you around and make it happen, man.
Make it happen. Even if it's like, bro, even if it's one of your partners, bro. Fuck with them folks, because you don't know.
Sometimes the visual bring out the song out of them. Like, exactly, boy, I was sleeping on that song. Now it's hard with the visual.
Exactly, bro. And it's like not a lot of people be thinking about shit like that. And I'm like, bro, y'all need to start doing shit like that. Even if you just fuck with them like for free, bro, just do that shit, because you don't know where that shit could go.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Man, appreciate y'all boys for coming out, showing love to the podcast, man.
No problem. Of course.
Yeah. We're gonna see you soon again. We're gonna do a reaction to some of your, most famous music videos that you shot and stuff.
Can't wait for that.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We out.
Peace.